India is a 2-minute Maggie market where people want results very quick, and especially with the advent of quick commerce, it's become a very subconscious thing that why are the results not getting delivered, and that has actually changed consumer expectations. You know, the consumer that we had, like, I think before COVID to the consumer expectations that have changed to now, there has been a vast difference, because you started out at the time when we were coming out of the pandemic. 2021 is when you started out. So tell me, what has changed since then to now as in terms of consumers and your market?
I think as a culture, we are very quick. हमको हर चीज़ जल्दी चाहिए. That's the culture that we are born into, and I think that's how we are. So I would say that even when we started, the instantaneous results was a strong expectation the consumer has, continues to be. But one way the consumer has changed, and I've seen this constantly evolving, is the level of education the consumer has. With Instagram, with quick commerce, with information being democratic. Distribution being democratic, right? Brands are like penetrating across the country in a way that has never happened before, right? So now the consumer is very empowered with information. What education does, what information does, is empowers you. It builds a strong sense of opinion. It builds a strong sense of what they really want and not. So now we're not talking to a consumer who's just coming to the market and saying, give me a brightening product, or give me a a pigmentation product or anti-acne. She's very clear that I want a brightening product that gives me brightening in X days, or I want something that is specific for a sensitive skin and that can also solve for XYZ other results. So we are increasingly talking to a more evolved consumer. And there was a time where brand used to lead education of consumers. I definitely can tell you today, consumers educate brands on what to do. So we are the ones playing catch up with the consumers, and that's a very interesting space to be, because truly the consumer has owned she's the king and the queen, and it's beautiful to build for her and to solve for her.